Hello friends, I am Vijan Velivare. All are welcome to my YouTube channel. Here this video is going to be the session 5th video. In the last session, we have seen how a train is started from the station, that is station R, and entered the block section after passing the LSS. So now the train is running in the block section, and we will see in this video how the train passes a level crossing gate. Suppose the gate is not closed. In such conditions, how the train is moved, that we will see in this video. I think it is easy for you and also for myself to explain this through a diagram. So let us see how the train is moving through the LC gate, that is a interlocked level crossing gate. Here it is our station R. The train is moving in the up direction to station S. We are having the down line because it is a double line section. And towards the up direction, the train has left R station. It is the LSS of R station. So after passing the LSS will naturally go to on position. It is red now showing. Then beyond this LSS, it is the block section. So the train has entered the block section. After entering the block section, after about traveling around 2 kilometers, moving around 2 kilometers, the train is facing the first signal. Say the S station is around 10 kilometers away from R station. So after passing the LSS within 2 kilometers, if it is finding a signal, naturally it cannot be that of S station. What kind of signal that be? Now let us see. See, this signal is showing yellow, one yellow. It can be a permissive signal at on, or it can be a stop signal showing caution. Now what is that actually? In multiple aspect color light signaling, every stop signal will be pre-warned. Here this signal, is it pre-warned? After entering the block section, is it pre-warned? No. This signal is not pre-warned. That means this signal can be only a permissive signal. So it is a permissive signal at on position. Now the loco pilot reaches at the foot of the signal. He can see here a plate. P marker plate is there, or we can say a P marker, or a plate in which P is printed. So this P means it is a permissive signal. Now it is showing yellow means it is caution. If the loco pilot can pass this signal at a normal speed, then it should have shown green. Now he need not stop here. He can pass the signal at on, but after passing he should observe caution, cautious speed. He passed this permissive signal in on position. Then cautiously he moved around 2000 meters or 2 kilometers. Then only he finds another signal. So that signal is showing red. Then that means this signal should be a stop signal. Because red aspect is there means it is a stop signal. Here also there is a plate on that post which is showing G, the letter G. G means gate signal. So this is a gate stop signal. Now from here the loco pilot has come to a stand because it is showing red. He can see the railway gate from here. Whether it is closed or not, he can see. In almost all level crossing gates, from the stop signal, from the gate stop signal, normally the gate will be visible for the loco pilot. Now let us see. Here it is the gate, here is the signal. Here this signal is the farthest signal of this gate. Or we can say this signal is far away from the gate, or it is in a huge distance from this gate. So this signal is also called distant signal. Distant signal. So the permissive signal of this gate is called distant signal. Since it is provided at the gate, it is called gate distant. So this is a gate distant. From the gate distance, the first gate stop signal of the gate is 2 kilometers away. After reaching this foot of this gate signal, loco pilot is not passing because it is red. Now loco pilot gives a long whistle to attract the attention of the GK that the signal is not taken off. He can see it is closed. Why the gatekeeper is not taking off the signal? If it is taken off, it should show green. If this had been green, definitely this signal should have been green. So the loco pilot could have passed the signal with the normal speed, or the loco pilot could have passed the gate in normal speed. He would not have lost time. Now he has lost time here. The signal is not taken off. He is standing here. He gave a long whistle. The gatekeeper comes out and gives a hand signal. That is, if it is daytime, he will wave a green flag. If it is night, he will wave a green light. The one seeing this loco pilot will pass the signal at on. Here the importance is that here it is a stop signal. It is in danger, but since it is having G marker, he can pass the signal at on. First he must come and stop here, then only very cautiously he must pass this signal at on. If GK is hand signaling the train, he can very well pass the signal and he will proceed and go. Now let us see how this gate is operated. Then we will see where the failure occurs. After, from here there is a winch. From the winch he will lower the boom. After lowering the boom, this boom should be locked. Here the locking of boom is achieved through a lever operation from here. From that lever, rods will be running underneath this track, and a rod will come here and lock the boom. So first lower the boom, then locking the boom. After locking, he will release a key from here to take off the signal to green. This is the procedure. What might have happened here after lowering the boom, locked the boom also, but he could not have released the key. In that case, he cannot take off the signal because this gate is interlocked with the stop signal. We will say this such type of gates are interlocked LC gate. In interlocked LC gate will be interlocked with the signal. Here the interlocking is in such a way that unless you close the gate, lock the gate, key is released, using that key only signal can be taken off. That is the type of interlocking here. That can be one of the reasons for this failure. Or it may be here the closing of this gate, locking of this gate leaves. All these are controlled through rope wires and also rods, iron rods. Suppose any of these given up, any pulley has given up or wire broken, then it will lead to failure. These are the normal reasons for failure of the LC gate. On reaching this foot of the signal, if the gate is found open in condition itself, that is the gate is not closed, that means there can be three reasons mainly. One, the station master at R failed to inform the GK about the train movement, so he is unaware about it. Second, there may be heavy traffic at the road, so he is unable to close it. Then third reason can be that GK himself is not available at the gate. So any of these reasons can be that the boom is still in the open condition, gate is not closed. In such a situation, what will happen? If the SMS failed to inform the gatekeeper, on seeing the train here, on getting his whistle, GK will close the gate and clear the signal for the train. Suppose there is heavy traffic, then after clearing of this traffic, gate will be closed and signal will be given by the GK. And another reason, GK himself is not available. He is absconding. Maybe he is not available at the gate. Then what should be done by the loco pilot? Let us see. It is a gate stop signal with the G marker, so he can pass the signal at on. And the loco pilot will pass the signal at on and he will stop short of the
gate, that is 30 meters from the gate.
He will stop short of this gate, and thereafter the ALP will get down. Assistant loco pilot will get down. He will close the gate. he will close the gate. ALP will hand signal the LP and the train will pass. And after the train passed the gate, it is to be opened, is it not? For the road traffic, it is to be opened. There is no GK. In this case, the train will stop, our loco pilot will stop his train 2 coach length beyond the gate. And guard will come out and he will open the level crossing gate. Thereafter, the train will move, and all this matter the guard will report at the station. Yes. Now let us see how the GK deals with the trains when he is unable to bring down the boom itself. Suppose the boom is stuck up in the raised condition, it is not coming down, then what he has to do? Here in this case, first he has to stop the traffic. Here he must use the chain available in the spot to put it across the road to stop the road traffic. Also, after putting the chain across, he must hang a stop board at the center of this chain, so that the road traffic, they will see this stop board and they will stop the traffic. So thus he must stop the road traffic on either side. Thereafter he must hand signal the loco pilot to pass the gate. In certain gates, this G marker plate will not be, G marker disc will not be available, and we have to see how the trains will be dealt in such gates when the gate has failed or signal has failed. Here the loco pilot has come and stopped at the gate stop signal without the G marker. Now, where such gates will be available? Between the gate stop signal and the gate, if there happens to be a bridge or a road cum rail bridge, or there is a line starting from here towards somewhere, these 3 circumstances, this stop signal, gate stop signal will not be having G marker. Here, when the loco pilot has come to a stop at the foot of this signal, GK, after closing the gate, he will go to the engine and he will stand at the footplate and pilot the train across this LC gate. So this is the procedure, and nowadays, see, this gate stop signal is having a phone communication. SPT will be available, that is signal post telephone. Signal post telephone will be available where the loco pilot can contact the GK. So there will be communication between loco pilot and the GK. A private number will be given by this GK to the loco pilot, and on the strength of that private number, loco pilot will pass the gate stop signal to on and proceed. So that is also arranged nowadays. Now we will see how the trains are dealt at LC gates without production of fixed signals. Here is a railway gate which is not having protection of fixed stop signals. Here, how the train is dealt with. There is no signal for the loco pilot to stop. As I told you earlier, level crossing gate will be normally connected with the railway station on either on R or S. Communication is there between the station R and level crossing. Such gates will be normally kept closed against road traffic. So whenever there is a demand from the road user, he will open the gate with the permission of SM at R. Immediately after the passage of the road traffic, he has to close the gate again. So it is normally kept closed against road traffic. Now let us see how it operates. Now the SM at R station wants to send a train. Wants to send a train to S. He will get line clear from station master S and he will start the train. Before starting the train, he must get assurance from the gatekeeper that he has kept the gate closed. So before starting the train from R, the station master R will ensure that this gate is kept closed against the road traffic. In the interlocked LC gate, he need not ensure that it is closed. It is the responsibility of the keeper to close the gate before the train approaches the gate. In that interlocked LC gate, signals were available, and if at all he has been closed, the train will come and stop at the signal. Here there is no possibility for the train to stop at the signal. So SM must ensure that before starting the train from R, he must ensure that the gate is closed. And on the other side, on the down line, let us see what is the procedure. When the station master R is granting line clear to S to start a down train S to R, in that case, the station master at R will grant line clear only after ensuring that the gate is closed against road traffic. The gate is connected with R. So he must ensure that before granting line clear for a train, for a down train from S, this gate is closed against road traffic. That is how it usually works. Suppose the communication, R has lost communication with the gate. In that case, what is to be done? Before starting an up train, the station master R should give a caution order that the gate at so and so kilometer there is no response. So no communication. So he must observe caution. Caution order will be given to all trains. Even though station R, the train is not stopping, certain trains will not stop at R. But irrespective of stopping or not, all the trains should be issued. They must be stopped there. Non-stopping trains should be stopped out of course at R, and then he will issue a caution order. In the case of down trains, the station master R will tell the station master at S to issue caution order for all the trains coming in the down direction. Here also all the trains will be stopped out of course and caution order will be issued for all down trains by station master S. So that is how the trains are operated in non-interlocked LC gates. Here we will say this is a non-interlocked LC gate because it is not interlocked with the signals. We have now dealt with the almost all failures at the LC gates. Now let us see what the GK will do when a train is normally run through the gate. So there is no problem, the gate is closed. Now GK is expecting the train from this direction. Let us see from the up direction the train is coming. In that case, normal position, GK will stand at the LC gate after closing the LC gate, and if signal is there, signal will be given. Then the GK will stand facing here the GK will stand facing the track with the flags in his hand. Here in his left hand the green flag will be there, and in his right hand red flag will be there. It will be kept folded in his hand, and he will not show any signal while the train is passing. He will observe the train for any unsafe condition. If there happens to be any dangerous condition to this train, he will stop the train showing the red flag. At night he will be having the hand signal lamp having three positions: white, green and red. When the train is passing, he will turn the hand signal lamp to white, and that white light will be facing towards him. And if there happens to be any dangerous condition, he will turn the white into red and show it to loco pilot and guard to stop the train. Then at times there happens when that a train passing through this LC gate got parted. A few coaches here and a few coaches behind, it is moving. So this connection between these two portions is lost. So first portion is moving forward. Here, if the GK understands that it is parted, then he must not show danger signal or red hand signal to the loco pilot. Because if he show the hand danger signal, the train, this portion stops here, means the portion coming from back will hit. So he must see that this portion is not stopped. The front portion should move on. But at the same time, he has to inform the loco pilot that the train is parked. He will keep both his hands above head and part it vigorously. This will give the information to the loco pilot that the train has parted. During night, he will show this white light moving maximum up and down, which will give the information to the loco pilot that train has parted. So he will not stop he will move on. Now the front portion has passed the LC gate. The back portion is coming. Here there will be guard at the back of this train. Now he has to inform the guard that he has to stop the train, because he is not stopping the train means there is a chance of it colliding with the front portion. So here for the guard he will show the stop hand signal or the hand danger signal will be shown. That is, red flag will be shown, and during night red light will be shown to the guard to stop the portion, stop the back portion. The guard will stop the back portion by applying the handbrake. There will be handbrake in the brake one. He will apply the handbrake and he will stop the rear portion. That is what the GK is expected to do when he understands that there is a train parting. When the loco pilot has to reach the LC gate, 600 meters before this LC gate, there will be a board fixed in which it is written W bar L, that is whistle level crossing. In all LC gates, in all level crossing gates, whether it is interlocked or non-interlocked or manned or unmanned, in all level crossing gates, there will be a W bar L board. On passing this W bar L board, the loco pilot must whistle intermittently till he passes the LC gate. Now this W bar L board is to be given in bilingual, that is in Hindi also. Here in the same board, in Hindi also it will be written W bar L. And while traveling by the train, you can see on the left side of the track such boards also, merely W. W means whistle. Here it is placed at
Where?
the view of the loco pilot is obstructed due to curve or culvert. Here, after passing this W board, the loco pilot must give continuous whistle, not intermittent whistle, but a continuous whistle till he gets a straight view of the track. So that is W whistle board. As each railway station is having its own station working rule, each railway gate will be having gate working rules. And these gate working rules will be normally issued jointly by DOM, DST and DEN. DEN means Divisional Engineer. I think now the level crossing working has been completed to a certain extent. Okay, now we have seen how the train passed through the level crossing gate. In the next video we can see how the train approaches the station S and how it is being received there. All these things we can see in our next video. Though I have posted 4 videos already on this train operation, nobody is found giving any comment in the comment box. Whether it is a positive or negative comment, you put it in the comment box so that I can improve myself and also I can understand what you require. And I can modify my video according to your requirements. So please give a comment. Whether it is negative or positive, I am ready to accept it. Okay. By the time those who are yet to subscribe this channel, kindly subscribe. Then only you can view all these videos continuously from session 1 onwards. So please subscribe and also please click the bell icon near that subscription button. You will be getting notification in your phone about the new video whenever it is posted. And also please share this video with your friends. Okay, let us see in our next video.